Welcome, graduating class of 2017. Welcome to your friends, family, and everybody in between. And if you'll please continue standing and join me in a moment of prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us here today to celebrate this great accomplishment. We thank you for the friends, families, and teachers who helped us get here. And in your name we pray. Amen. And if you would please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be followed by the national anthem, performed by our CHS choir. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Glory, glory, hallelujah, His truth is marching on. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
All right, you may please be seated. Before I begin, I'd like to give recognition to the band in the back, so can we give them a round of applause? They're out here. They're next year's wind ensemble, so none of them are graduating today, so they're out here on their own accord during summer, and having been in the band for a number of years and having played Pomp and Circumstance more times than I'll ever want to, those of you who are in band will know that playing that song takes a toll after a while, so I thought they deserved some recognition. And with that, my name is Ethan Denfeld, and I'm very glad to give this opening address, as it marks the beginning of the end of our high school career, as well as signifies a very important transition in our lives. When we were kids, we looked up to the people sitting in the stands around us, and I thought of them as so distant and distinct from us. Regardless of if they were our parents or just a random adult, when we were young, we saw them as more knowledgeable and of a higher stature than ourselves, just because of their title, adults. While we of course still have much to learn at college, in the work field, or in the armed forces, we are now standing eye to eye with the people that all of our lives we figuratively and physically looked up to, closer to them in adulthood and farther from childhood than we've ever been. As soon as about 600 names are called and recognized for having graduated high school, and some lovely speeches are spoken by a couple of those behind me, we can take the next step of our lives, a step which makes us the adults that we once thought we were so far away from becoming. Please do not forget that because of the parents, teachers, mentors, leaders, and various adults who have been in and who have influenced our lives, we are now about to get to go join them in adulthood. And so we go. Without further ado, let me cap off this address and say the words that some of you have been waiting 12 years to hear. Welcome, one and all, to the Class of 2017 graduation ceremony.
Hey, I'm Alan, by the way. First of all, I would like to thank all of the parents, relatives, and friends that are here to support the Class of 2017 at this graduation ceremony. Today is about reflecting upon the accomplishments that our students have achieved through the 4 years at Canyon. Canyon has been our home where our minds have been nurtured for the past 4 years. Though sometimes we reluctantly come to school, such as the tempting senior skip day that more juniors participated in than seniors, Canyon has been an environment where we have grown together as friends and created various memories. As seniors, we have made it past countless nights working on building bridges or catapults. We have endured the sudden climate changes from freezing cold to abnormally hot. We have even sat through numerous get fired up motivational speeches. We should be immensely proud of our grit this year as we tackled our various challenges, but we couldn't have done this alone. For along the journey, we had the aid and mental support of both family and teachers. For the family members that have sacrificed countless hours to help us succeed at home and invested so much of their efforts so that we can focus on doing well in school, we thank you for all that you do for us every day, whether it's lending a hand on a project or asking us what we want for dinner. And teachers, thank you guys for always putting up with our silliness and our tendency to procrastinate on major assignments. Throughout high school, our teachers have helped us set goals for ourselves and discover our interests in extracurricular activities such as music and tastes such as the tasty spicy chicken sandwiches offered at lunch every day. Our teachers have worked tirelessly to make sure that we have an opportunity to carve out our future, and we are so appreciative for the everlasting friendship and bonds that you guys have extended towards us. This school year has been accompanied by many obstacles, whether it be sudden changes in administration or simply staying awake during classes and graduation. Yet we have made it past the difficult part. Today is our moment to bask in our great achievement and treat ourselves with celebrations and spicy chicken sandwiches. I hope that as graduation ceremony progresses, we remain proud of our peers and of ourselves. I'm grateful to have been able to speak to all of you guys, and remember that sometimes in life, you just gotta live a little.
At this time, I would like to invite the Comal Independent School District Board President, Mr. Steve Smith, to introduce members of the Comal Independent School District who are with us today.
Thank you very much. Thank you, parents, thank you, students, and congratulations on your graduation. Welcome to the Canyon High School graduation, or as single-member districts allow me to proudly proclaim my favorite graduation. So we're glad to have you. Mr. Chen mentioned the grit of this class. I'm proud of this class in particular. When you all were sixth graders, the Comal Independent School District was not one of the best in the area. As you graduate, thanks in part to your 20-point increase in academic performance in Canyon High School, Comal ISD is one of the best in the area, and thank you very, very much for that. I'm privileged today to rise and introduce my colleagues on the Board of Trustees, starting with our Vice President and incoming President, Mr. Cody Miller. Board Treasurer, Mr. David Estrada. District 3 Representative, Ms. Lori Sly. and District 4 Representative Dr. Denise Kern. Thank you, parents, for supporting us, and thank you for the opportunity to appear today. Thank you.
Please allow me to introduce the administration of the Comal Independent School District and Canyon High School. Mr. Andrew Kim, Superintendent. Mrs. Carrie Gain, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Academic Services. Mr. Corby Wunderlich, Executive Director of Secondary Education. Mrs. Joni Coker, Executive Director of Elementary Education. Dustin Davison, Interim Principal and Academic Dean. Mark Oberholzer, Assistant Principal. Ernie Reynolds, Assistant Principal. Dr. Cal Wolfsberg, Assistant Principal. Brian Martinez, Assistant Principal. Carrie Gomez, Counselor. Regina Mills, Counselor. Jennifer Simmons, Counselor. Michelle Lopez, Counselor. Mary Marchetti, Academic and Career Advisor. And the Teacher of the Year, Mr. Larry Anderson.
Welcome, all fellow graduates, family, faculty, and friends. Here we are. Time has passed and we have made it. Years have flown by, many things have changed, even ourselves. However, instead of me citing our future aspirations with our full lives ahead of us, it is important to recollect all that we have experienced, all of which that made us, us. Today is a big day for change. Change isn't something new to our lives. How minute it may be, change happens on a daily basis. Nothing can stop it, and no one can prevent it. Change, in my mind, is equivalent to a freight train. It never stops, runs on a very specific schedule, and if derailed, could cause massive damage to a society as a whole. Don't worry, I'll spare the details, but simply put, our lives revolve around change. However, this doesn't mean we must be afraid of what change brings to the table. While many people are scared of change, I believe that we as the class of 2017 at Canyon High School are adequately prepared for the constant mechanisms of change. Not only do the fantastic job by the faculty and administrators at Canyon, but due to another reason. A reason of figuring out the real effects of change for ourselves. And that is how we, as a student body, have been able to cope with change since our freshman year within the walls of our school. Canyon High School is a very special place. Not just to us, but to all who have graduated, who work there, who walk the halls there, and who will eventually graduate there. It is hard to recognize its special moments while they are happening, but what we have done throughout CHS was and is truly remarkable. We have raised countless of thousands of dollars for children and fellow students who have needed monetary aid to get through medical treatments. We have advanced ourselves athletically, showcasing how CHS will always be represented strongly in any sport and even excelled by the finest individuals in the state of Texas. We have nationalized our fine arts programs and showcased our bands, choirs, dance teams, theater groups, and cheering squads throughout the United States, and presented how the school down in Texas has some of the most talented individuals in the nation. We have excelled in academics throughout UIL competitions and conveyed the true power of knowledge, showcasing Canyon High School as one of the most intelligent schools in the state. We have donated countless of pints of blood that have currently been used to save the lives of many individuals around the community. We even have stuck together through tragic passings of friends and family, and always knew that Cougar pride could keep us strong in times of utter weakness. What we have done within the past 4 years, in my opinion, is truly remarkable and important and incomparable to any student body in the nation. However, we must understand that in order for us to do all of those things, change was needed to initiate the motivation. I feel that in order for me to accurately articulate the power of change, certain examples have to be cited. Certainly, the power of change can never be ignored, but if it is, dreadful consequences could follow. Former President Franklin Delano Roosevelt was one who saw this correlation. Now, I'm not going to bore you with too much history, but it is important to remember where things do come from. FDR was a cornerstone to change that leaped the United States into the stratosphere. He constituted a change to American labor, economics, environmental, and foreign policy, all while blissfully leading the United States and the Allies over the Axis powers during World War II. His presidency has left impacts on our lives to this day, and certainly left impacts on the American people at the time. For if there wasn't an impact, he wouldn't have served 4 terms. But there is an important underlying message here. What he did and what he is remembered for was only able to be accomplished because the American people were willing to accept the change he was bringing. The nation was able to push forward of the will of the individual to accept the change. He didn't think of the possibility of being scared for change. He never associated fear with anything. His mental strength was able to raise him above all others as a powerful leader, but he only became successful with the help of the American people. Keeping this in mind, we can take this example from a national scale and shrink it down to what we have done at CHS. There's something we must remember. Canyon is a place that isn't invulnerable to change. For that matter, New Braunfels and the whole area encompassed by the school district isn't invulnerable either. Whether you agree with whatever change is happening is your prerogative, but I'm here to say that no matter what you believe, it is going to happen. No one knows this more than the students at Canyon High School. In the midst of our education, we have united throughout many tribulations that many groups would have folded away from. Instead of dividing and creating factions, we bound together as a large unit that was able to peacefully coincide with change. That is what I will remember most vividly about the class of 2017. We stood in the midst of yearly adversity that threatened our stability, but were able to unite together and be a student body that truly exemplified what being a Cougar was all about. Through the constant support of our teachers, front office staff, district employees, school board representatives, and most notably our loving and courageous parents, we are able to abide by change, something not easily done by many people. I'm sure I can say on behalf of all of the class of 2017, we cannot thank you enough for the time and energy you put into our education and our growth as a morally astounding student body. Without any of you guys, our road through high school would have been much more difficult than anything we could have ever faced. But as I conclude, I'll go back to abiding by the relentlessness of change. Will it be a simple task? No. Will it require hard work to get to the place you believe you deserve to be? Absolutely. But always remember this. Never forget where you came from, for your roots and character traits that were created in high school are your foundations for your entire life. We have been through a lot of change, class of 2017, but I humbly stand before you and say congratulations on what you have accomplished throughout your educational careers. We truly have done something great, and while you may grow up and time will never cease, there is nothing to fear, for your time as a Canyon High School student exemplifies how you are ready for change. Just be the Cougar you know you are, and in the words of FDR, you will find how the only thing you have to fear is fear itself.
When I began my freshman year, I dreamed that I would have the opportunity to speak at graduation. You would think that for someone who had been hoping all of high school to speak this morning, 4 years would have given me plenty of time to think and know exactly what I wanted to say. But when it came time to write my speech, I had nothing. Sure, maybe I was a little wiser, but truly most days I still felt as lost as when I was just a freshman here. So, with no definite direction to go in, like any resourceful high schooler, I turned to the internet. I watched more commencement addresses than anyone would ever want to endure, and at one point, I even found myself watching Troy Bolton's graduation speech for inspiration. Yikes. I had a list of cliche themes to pick from, such as never stop dreaming and this isn't the end but the beginning. However, if I didn't even want to talk about them, I can assure you, you did not want to listen to them. So instead of trying to include a string of jokes and pop culture references that would have probably ended up more cringy than actually funny, and deliver a speech you would forget as soon as you walked out of those doors, I decided to speak about something that actually matters to me, because I wanted to stay true to myself. So I apologize in advance if you're expecting one of those cliche graduation speeches, or maybe even some stand-up comedy, but my hope is, if you only remember one thing in this speech, it's this: your voice matters. For many of us, graduation will not only signify the conclusion of high school, but also their transition into the next part of our lives, whether that be college, a technical school, the military, or the workforce. More importantly, it represents a drastic change in learning environment. At Canyon, we were offered information, for the most part objectively, and without bias. However, as we start the next part of our lives, that won't always be true. We will now be judged for what we believe and treated differently for what we think and say. While this has been true for generally all of time, what makes it concerning today in our lifetime is our society's attitude towards disagreement. Instead of welcoming diversity of thought, we have shut it out, claiming that any opinion that is not our own is wrong. Whether we realize it or not, the meaning behind the phrase freedom of speech is changing, and not in a good way. For something that was originally intended as a way to protect citizens' thoughts and beliefs, it has turned into this misguided justification to shut down and silence people who do not agree with you. When we cannot express our beliefs without fear of violence or hatred, we've begun to experience oppression, not from our government, but instead from our neighbors and our friends. So this ideology of freedom of speech has in turn enabled many individuals to suppress their opposition through means such as violent protesting, hateful and intolerant speech, tearing down of posters, destruction of property, and even something as simple as shutting someone down before you even hear what they have to say. Free speech isn't just to protect the speech we want to hear, it's for all the unpopular opinions that we don't agree with. We cannot claim to be for equality when we treat the voices of those who differ from us as unequal. Let me say that again. We cannot claim to be for equality when we treat the voices of those who differ from us as unequal. If there is one thing all of those history classes have taught us, is that when one group attempts to silence their opposition, it is never good for the progress of the people. Infringing on the First Amendment freedoms of others does not make you right or justified, it simply proves your ignorance. We all have different backgrounds and identities: liberal, conservative, black, white, Hispanic, male, and female. But if we fail to realize that we are Americans first, our country will no longer stand for what it used to. Being able to honestly hear the other side, not just listen with your mind already made up, but to understand what is being said and find common ground despite our differences, that is what makes us American. In the most simplest terms, we have forgotten how to agree to disagree. I'm not saying that we should give up and stop fighting for the things we are passionate about, but we need to acknowledge that in order to better our society, our country, and ourselves, we need to see each other's perspectives. We need to look past our differences and not see them as an agent of division, but instead a symbol of freedom. The fact that we are allowed to disagree with each other is what makes us great, and that should be celebrated, not shamed. So what does this have to do with us, the average high school graduate? Well, because no matter how much I talk about it, this social tendency isn't going to change overnight. We are going to have to go out and live in it. When I was in middle school, I distinctly remember having an argument with my sister about which was more important, English or math. Mary Kate, a then freshman in college studying English, reasoned that while math was important for a group of people to understand and use, English was much more important for the common person throughout their everyday lives. Neither of us were making any headway with each other, so I decided I would ask my Aunt Margie, who had just walked into the room, sure that she would take my side. However, I was unknowing to the fact that she used to be an English teacher herself, so you can probably guess who ended up losing that argument. Moral of the story: for the longest time, I used to think that just because I wanted to study math and science, that being able to read and write was not crucial for me. I hear that argument from you as well, that you don't really need to be good at English if you aren't planning on pursuing a career in that area. And maybe that's true. If you aren't going to be a poet or a writer, you could probably get through life with minimal literary skills. But it was not until I had the privilege of taking Miss Guidry's language and composition class junior year that I realized as much as English was about your reading and writing skills, it was more importantly about other people's speech and writing and the effect that it has on you. I began to pick up on different rhetoric in my everyday life, and I became very aware how different people, from politicians to intellectuals to, yes, even teachers, were manipulating my thoughts and how susceptible I was to it. So here's my request. Be critical of the information given to you and the way in which it is presented. And please, please, please do not believe everything you read on Twitter. I don't care what anyone says, they are not making a High School Musical 4. As we embark into the real world, let's form our own thoughts and opinions. Let's remember that simply because everyone is saying one thing does not make it right or true. Let's never forget that our voice matters. Just because someone is intolerant of your beliefs does not mean it takes away the legitimacy of what you have to say. It does not matter on what scale your voice is heard, just that it is. Your voice only loses power and importance when you stop using it. So tell people what you believe and don't apologize for your opinions. And if they respond negatively, then that is on them for being hypocritical and small-minded. When people attempt to silence you, it is not because their ideas are automatically superior to yours. It is because they are cowardly. They are too afraid and potentially unable to argue on the grounds of reason and logic, so they resort to manipulative language and isolation tactics to create this false reality that what you have to say isn't important, and that's not true. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, "Our lives begin to end the day we become silent about the things that matter." So as we begin this next part of our lives, I hope that we will have the courage to speak out and let our voices be heard, no matter how unpopular they may be, because if we don't, then eventually no one will. Thank you.
Welcome parents, family, friends, faculty and staff, and especially you, the graduating class of 2017. I would like to take a moment to recognize those students that will be serving in the armed forces. If those students will please stand and be recognized. I now have the privilege of introducing the salutatorian of Canyon High School, David Churchwell. David is graduating Canyon High School with a 4.0 GPA. He is a distinguished achievement graduate. He will be attending Colorado School of Mines, majoring in geophysical engineering. Please welcome the salutatorian of Canyon High School's graduating class of 2017, Mr. David Churchwell. We would like to present this plaque to David to commemorating his accomplishment and hard work. Now I have the privilege to introduce our valedictorian of the class of 2017, Sophie Mahalik. Sophie is graduating with a 4.0 GPA. She is a Distinguished Achievement Graduate and a National Merit Finalist. Sophie will be attending the Honors College at the University of Oklahoma, double majoring in Political Science and Psychology. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the valedictorian of Canyon High School's graduating class of 2017, Ms. Sophie Mahalik. We would also like to present this plaque to Sophie commemorating her accomplishment and dedication. Thank you. Would the class of 2017 please stand? President Smith, members of the Board of Trustees, I do hereby certify that all of these seniors of Kenyon High School standing before you this morning have met the state requirements for completion of high school and are eligible to receive their diplomas as graduates from Kenyon High School. By the authority vested in me as the interim principal of Kenyon High School, I hereby accept the recommendation of the faculty and administration and declare the assembled candidates qualified for the award about to be presented. On behalf of the Board of Education, I would like to extend my congratulations to each member of Kenyon High School's class of 2017 and wish you continued success. Thank you, and please be seated. At this time, presentation of diplomas will be made by the Board of Trustees. Rob Rush, speech teacher and boys soccer coach at Kenyon High School, will read the names of our graduating seniors.
Good? Ready? Daniela Hope Adami. Caitlin Diane Aguirre. Kylie Ray Allstat. Paige Nicole Ainsley. Jared Daniel Alanese. Asia Yvette Allman. Ethan Archie Allman. Quentin Isaiah Alvarado. Logan Keith Ammons. Carter O'Keefe Anderson. Charles Richard Anderson IV. Ryan Evan Applegate. Kelly Christine Aarons. Christian Daniel Emendarez. Cassandra Jaslyn Araguin. Saris Renee Arietta. Dakota Curtis Areola. Taylor Marie Altman. John Matthew Aviles. Natasha Heidi Back. Thomas Martin Bear. Andrew Baeza. Brittany Ann Bailey. Brooke Elizabeth Bailey. Hannah Ashley Balker. Matthew Robert Barclay. Kayla Michelle Barger. Christopher Allen Barker. Michaela Sue Barron. Melanie Barrios Juarez. Madison Grace Baswell. Mallory Nicole Bengochia. Anna Laura Elizabeth Bielik. Bailey Ann Bingham. Richard Bryce Bingham. James Alex Black. Lucas Raymond Block. Maya Gwendolyn Bain. Drew Alexandria Boone. Madison Haley Booth. Matthew Alexander Booth. Madison Gail Bostick. Michael James Lee Box. Haley Nicole Bradfute. Lashana Victoria Brady Edmondson. Nathan Alexander Brand. Colin Lee Brandenburg. Jonathan Ron Briney. Megan Page Broadway. Tristan Gage Bronson. Sarah Marie Brooks. Amanda Ray Brossman. Sabrina Rose Brossman. Abigail Lee Brown. Andrew Dean Brown. Jason McLean Brown. Justin Winfred Brown. Travis Benjamin Douglas Brown. Reagan Reist Brooks. Bally Elizabeth Buholtz. Chase Lee Cadell. Brandon Lee Cagle. Colin Calderon. Meliza Marisol Calderon. Beatrice? Maria Beatrice Calderon. Kristen Lynn Camacho. Madison Caitlin Campbell. Chloe Capri Campos. Daniel Scott Campos. Matthew Ray Clayton Riley Carnes. Dylan Andrew Carson. Adolfo Carvajal. Norma Michelle Cazares. Jeanette Castillon. Brianna Danielle Castilleja. Marissa Capri Castilleja. Nico D'Angelo Castillo. Quinton Harley Chacon. Cameron Noah Chapa. Chelsea Arali Chapa. Jose Raul Ricardo Chapa. Riley Jane Chapman. Alan Chin. Kelsey Ann Chisholm. Darian Allen Church. David Henry Churchwell. Joel Michael Citron. Gabriella Nicole Clark. Skylar Nicole Clark. Keith Monroe Cochran. Lauren Isabel Coira. Shelby Kara Collins. Enrico J. Contreras. Alexis Hannah Corley. Leighton Christian Cornell. Jessica Santos Corona. Madeline K. Cody. Sarah Justine Cottle. Lindsay Louise Cottrell. Amy Jean Curitan. Ethan Robert Cox. Brady Anderson Crockett. Mazette Luis Kroon. Emily Justine Cruz. Courtney Rain Damerow. Michaela Ray DeLeon. Meggie Patricia Dean. Joshua Ryan Deering. Adriana Maria DeFazio. Andrea Della Rosa. Alexis Marie Delgado. Ashley Vanessa Delgado. Hillary Brooke Delgado. Zoe Gwen Delgado. Ethan Taylor Denfeld. Logan Starr Duvall. Giovanni Antonio Demas. Laura Andrea Demery. Alyssa Mackenzie Dixon. Nathan Eli Dominguez. Luke David Brian Dowdy. Dylan James Draper. Chloe Alyssa Drum. Derek Spencer Duckworth. Reagan Michelle Dunman. Aaron Benjamin Edinburn. Connor Anthony Inslee. Hollis Hayden Epps. Caitlin Eileen Irving. Gabriela Espinosa. Maria Karina Espinosa. Erica Espinosa. Roland Escada. Noah Jake Estrada. Catherine Reed Everett. Caitlin Meredith Faber. Caleb Christian Farber. Joshua Ray Farias. Rory Devin Fellers. Levi Dalton Ferguson. Marin Lease Ferguson. Justin Figueroa. Nicholas Ryan Figueroa. Rachel Hung Soo Ford. Fabian Linda Fossa. Charlie Luann Fouts. Kaylee Janelle Fox. Jacob Alexander Fraley. Martin Robert Kyle Franz. Micah Nathaniel Frerick. Chad Christian Friesenhahn. William Paul Frisch. Maria Del Rosario Becerra Gameros. Marissa Danielle Ganser. Clarissa Garcia del Alba, perfect attendance. Brianna Nicole Garcia. Francisco Javier Garcia. Rudy Junior Garcia. Dalton Charles Garrison. Adrian Garza. Anne Marie Garza. Aubriana Cheyenne Garza. Esteban Garza. Kevin Maxwell Garza. Jonathan Raul Guana. Jacqueline Danielle Jeromiller. Dimitri Niles Gill. Sophia Elena Glenn. Wesley Harrison Ghosh. Garrett Joseph Gambas. Gabriela Lynn Gomez. Angelina Rose Gonzalez. Anna Lee Gonzalez. Brianna Maribel Gonzalez. Elijah Gerald Gonzalez. Jaden Lee Gonzalez. Arcel Roland Gonzalez. Wesley Gonzalez. Michael Allen Goulet. Maura Kathleen Margaret Goulart. Destiny Rianne Granados. Peter Francisco Galandri. Reagan Justine Guardiola. Christine Marie Gulick. Ryan Joseph Guerrero. Luis Gerardo Gutierrez Urbina. Brandon Nathaniel Gutierrez. Riley Adair Haynes. Holly Elizabeth Hansman. Chad Allen Harp. Tyler Maurice Harris. Chandler Page Hartnett. Samuel James Hopman. Katie Bell Hayes. Kennedy Taylor Hell. Dustin James Helton. Taylor Elaine Henschel. Adam Taddeo Hernandez. Alexis Nicole Hernandez. Michaela Day Hernandez Valerio. Nicholas Ray Hernandez. Oscar Fernandez Hernandez. Raquel Hernandez. Timothy Matthew Hernandez. Adam Michael Hirschberger. Isam Franklin Hajazi. Kiana Rose Hildebrand. Michaela Page Hill. Tyler Isaiah Hockman. Daniel Ryan Hoffman. Aspen Jade Holmes. Lizette Nicole Holmes. Sabrina Gallagher Holmes. Carly Christine Hans. Tristan Joseph Hawk. Noah John Hug. Beth Renee Hunter. Avery Logan Hyatt. Jordan Lee Ivy. Case Brian Ivy. Anissa Lynn Jackson. Annalise Jackson. Allison Christine Jans. Isabella Jasmine James. Kendall Anthony James. Benjamin Cole Jenkins. Julissa Marie Geruli. Christian Orlando Johnson. Kylie Diane Johnson. Blake Allen Jonas. Brandon Lee Jones. Noah Taylor Jones. Aiden Renee Juarez. Mackenzie Lee Kaleback. Kavi Kana. Octavia Nicole Kelly. Trace Stephen Kelly. Daniel Martin Keneally. Emily Nicole King. Alex John Kirkbride. Kelsey Paige Kistner. Celica Lynn Kokesberger. Sarah Louise Conkey. Kaylee Tegan Kolowski. Sheridan Elizabeth Kreutz. Christian Philip Kroll. Hope Crummel. Jacob Dalton Coons. Sarah Amelia LaChance. Isaac Johnson Lamar. Micah Evangeline Lane Brown. Tanner Mackenzie Laney. Zachary Caleb Lara. Dylan Griffiths Larned. Andrew Leal. Lauren Alexis Leggett. Ivana Audrey Lynn. Madison Nicole Lindquist. Megan Brooke Lindquist. Carolyn Destiny Locke. Anna Maria Long. Christopher Alex Lopez. Elijah Obed Lopez. Amy Bridget Lopez. Ismael Lopez. Cameron Thomas Lott. James Wellborn Lowry. Mildred Aaliyah Lozano. Sochi Carolina Lozano. Jordan Margaret Ledzinski. Oscar Philip Luna. Savannah Michelle Luna. Sophie Christina Mahalik. Joshua Ryan Machuca. Rylan Janae McRoberts. Last name. Logan Edward Magnuson. Afonso Maendo. Carlos Eduardo Maldonado Zuniga. Angelina Rochelle Mancha. Lauren Paige Mangles. Robert Tully Mangum. Nicholas Allen Markham. Cambry Dawn Marini. John Charles Martin. Michael James Martin. Alaric Lawrence Garcia Martinez. Carlos Martin Martinez. Jaron Anthony Martinez. Savannah Deanna Martinez. Alan Antone McCarthy. Robert Andrew McDonald. Kelsey J. McFadden. Hannah Christine McPhee. Adam Wendell McGarry. Michaela Ray McKean. Nicholas Avante McKinney. Richard Joseph McMurrin. Savannah Olivia Moe. Chelsea Angeline Medellin. Benjamin Jacob Melton. George Armando Mendez. Brian Aaron Mendoza. Noah Joseph Meneses Bertrand. Jacob Dylan Metz. Andrea Elizabeth Miller. Austin Ray Miller. Ashlyn Danielle Milner. Alyssa Cherie Mitchell. Shelby Joe Moeller. Alexander Frederick Molina. Christian Andres Molina. Last name. Connor McLeod Morawitz. April Marie T. Moreno. Cheyenne Lee Moreno. Monica Alexis Moreno. Seth August Morris. Evelyn Denise Mosqueda. Morgan Elizabeth Moya. Reeves Clement Munchow. Alex Castillo Munoz. Alexandra Renee Myers. Casey Lane Nagy. Danielle Marie Navarro. Carolyn Michelle Neal. Ryan Tyler Nelson. Colin Owen Nerby. Sage Christelle Newhall. Ashley Michelle Newsom. Jeffrey David Nichols. Cameron Delia Nino. Linda Muriel Noland. Amber Nicole Norris. Jasmine Deanna Norris. Ana Gabriela Nunez Lopez. Kiona Sina Aggie Marie New. Shannon Elizabeth Odell. Melanie Olguin. Dallas Riley Olson. Kayla Jasmine O'Neill. Kevin Patrick O'Neill. Austin Ray Ontiveros. Alexander Carlos Ordonez. Lupita Orduna. Ethan James Ormston. Lauren Ray Orsak. Adrian Daniel Ortiz. Christopher Alexander Ortiz. Frankie Renee Ortiz. Macy Camille Padilla. Alyssa Danielle Patesnick. Jack Martin Papa Christian. Blaine Abner Parker. Grace Sherelle Partida. Jade David Partida. Jack Taylor Partridge. Middle name. Devanshi Yogeshbhai Patel. Nicholas Robin Pavelio. Tyler Michael Pearl. Brianna Christian Pena. Cruz Adriana Pena. Michael Ryan Paraboom. Jessica Anae Perez. Joseph Luis Perez. Michael Joseph Perez. Yasmin Natalie Perez. Isabel Christine Perez. Logan Allen Perry. Ryan Alexander Perry. Sydney Elijah Pettis. Amber Nicole Phillips. Darcy Jewel Pearson. Logan Lanier Piner. Mary Bianca Pazzini. Maximilian Valentino Pole. Wesley Martin Portery. Alexandra Leanne Posey. Taylor Brown Powell. Alessandro Mario Prida. Darren David Prieto. Noel Mary Prothario. Catherine Nicole Pullen. Cameron Lynn Purvis. Brandon Josh Quijano. Richard Isaki Quintana, perfect attendance. Cash Gage Radicki. Tamara Dawn Reynosek. Christian Daniel Ramirez Soto. Angelica Nicole Ramirez. Bradley Otto Rao. Candelaria Grace Ray. Rebellas? Jessica Diane Rebellas. Allison Lee Redland. Zane Robert Reiniger. Lauren Amanda Renault. Megan Elizabeth Rethman. Isabella Aurora Reyes. Erica Renee Reyna. Brendan Glenn Reynard. Blake Eric Richardson. Gladys Judith Rivera. Philip Drake Rivera. Quentin Blake Robinson. Michaela Catherine Rochelle. Dancel Mark Rodriguez. Ashton Edward Rodriguez. Benjamin Alex Rodriguez. Christian Gabriel Rodriguez. Eduardo Rodriguez. Eric David Rodriguez. Gabriel Francisco Rodriguez. Jose Angel Rodriguez. Ruby Ann Rodriguez. Omar Ruan. Sydney Marie Ruby. Zoe Ray Russell. Julian Michael Saldana. Dakota James Saul. Carolus Imad Siman. Thalia Esperanza Samaniego. Felicity Rose Sanchez. Jackson Kyle Sanchez. Shane Colton Sandy. Xavier Ryan Adam Sandoval. Edwin Ariel Santiago Munoz. Tyra Renee Saunders. Braden Zachary Schott. Rebecca Marie Sheets. Alyssa Danielle Schneider. Is Natalie not here? Natalie Schutz not here? No. Kristen Paige Scott. Taylor Nicole Serna. Kimberly Serrano. Okay. Natalie Elizabeth Schutz. Bram Alexander Shaner. Freya Nicole Shanks. Wyatt William Sherman. Alyssa LaRae Siller. Tyler Jameson Skorowski. Reshan Travis Skolot. Anita Gabrielle Sloan. Daquan Xavier Slupsky. Brittany McKenna Smith. Christian Wayne Smith. Hunter Glenn Smith. Hacian Roberto Smith. Jordan Malin Smith. Joshua Caleb Snyder. Chloe Ivana Solis. Cody Michael Sorensen. Amisty Jade Sosa. Skylar Rose Spurlock. Erica Mason Squires. Carter Price Stotts. Brenda Leanna Stanfill. Riley Diane Stanley. Shelby Marie Steinbach. Cameron Mackenzie Stewart. Tyler Wayne Stewart. Michael Gregory Stipich. Taylor Brooke Stoball. Caitlin Marie Strickland. Kenneth Fitzgerald Strong. Jacob Riley Sturman. Noah J. Suarez. Madeline Elise Swearingen. Austin Cole Sweezy. Samuel Lawson Swilly. Delaney Marie Casillas String. Michael Tang. Is Travis Taylor absent? Okay. Paul Isaac Terrazas. Ember Carol Thane. Livia Ann Tyrion. Brooke Elaine Thomas. Justin Wyatt Thomas. Megan Emma Thomas. Michael Hunter Thompson. Sydney Ann Thompson. Ariel Elizabeth Tibbetts. Kevin Blake Timmerman. Justice Anthony Tolentino. David Matthew Torres. Emmanuel Torres. Trevor Jordan Tovar. Rich Kine Train. Madeline Rose Troggett. Mackenzie Nicole Trefger. Raven Aubrey Marie Trevino. Brendan Paul Chapey. Cameron Nicole Tenzinger. Paige Victoria Euling. Austin Michael Ulbrich. Last name. Dory Alexandra Vadness. Cassandra Lisbeth Valadez. Leslie De Leon Valenzuela, perfect attendance. James Hall Vanderlyn. Patrick Wayne Vanderlyn. Denora Lizeth Vazquez. Joshua Patrick Vazquez. Vanessa Beatriz Velazquez. Darian Lewis Venus. Christopher Adam Vetter. Matthew Blue Villanueva. Hilda Virial. Julian Nicholas Virial. Trinity Whisper Voigt. Richard Isaac Walker. Savannah Jewel Walzer. Ashley Nicole Walters. Colin Michael Washburn. Kayo Malika Kapulani Watanabe. Emily Clarissa Jonelle Weaver. Connor Ace Welch. Nicole Christina White. Kirsten Renee Whitehead. Michaela Michelle Whitley. Veronica Ann Wilcox. Riley Elizabeth Wilkie. Robert Stephen Williams. Savannah Nicole Williams. Austin Lawrence Willis. Jasmine Michaela Wimberly. Savannah Leanne Weisian. Haley Lynn Warlin. Hunter David Warlin. Samuel Walter Worley. Murillo Yanez. Dylan Gage Ibarra. Gilbert Ybarra. Natalie Denise York. Last name, give me your last names.
Justin Briggs Ushinsky. Alejandra Zacharias. Madel Ray Zamarino Alcala. Darren Wayne Zip.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Sam Worley. I promise I'll keep this speech short and sweet so we can all get out of here. My speech is supposed to be about the memories we will never forget from our last 4 years, so here we go. I will always remember the red football field under the Friday night lights. I will always remember the fondness Mr. Ray had for his little pumpkins, or how spirited Coach Kale was for any extracurricular activity. I will always remember the 14-time national champions, the Canyon High School Aristocats, getting down to the suit stance from freshman year. I will never forget how everyone would come together in mutual stress about the next test in Larry Anderson's class, and I will surely never forget Coach Haltom's life lesson to always reject the hoe when there is a small p. I will never forget how the whole school could come together in times of loss, and I will always remember the power of 212 degrees and its amazing ability to power a locomotive or propel a group of girls to the state tournament. I will always remember how much change was created by students performing unselfish deeds. I will always remember Mr. Whipke fondly reminding the band from the top of the tower to do work, and Miss Walker's eccentric version of the Canyon High School fight song resonating through the hallways on Friday days. And I'll always remember the awesome sound of the whole school coming together and chanting VICTORY, that's the Canyon battle cry. Wherever you go, remember the special moments you had at Canyon High School. Remember the reasons you had to get out of bed in the morning. Whether it was to see your best friends or a chance to listen to a classic Gary Anderson rant. Whatever your connection to Canyon High School, remember it and all the lessons it taught you while you travel through the journey of life. Have a great summer and never forget to have a Grand Canyon Day. Thank you.
Thank you, Sam. Again, we are here to celebrate the Canyon High School class of 2017. When graduation comes around, I find myself thinking about its meaning, what has happened to bring us all together, and more importantly, what the future holds for the graduate staff and school. I work my way through all the hard work by the graduates, the challenges, students that have failed and persevered to succeed, the triumphs, individual stories, and the staff who will go out of their way to do anything they can for students. I also think about what our school stands for and what the school is here to accomplish, and how the school will serve the community in the future. There are so many things to think about, and after reflecting on it all, I always come up with being thankful. I thank the parents and families for trusting us with their children and their unmeasurable support over the years. Your guidance has truly helped these students to get where they are today. Thanks to the students for showing up every day, trusting what we tell them, and working so hard to be worthy graduates. It has been our pleasure to work with you on your high school journey. Thank you to the teaching staff. Canyon teachers work incredibly hard to produce lessons that challenge students and make students think. I honestly believe our teachers love these students more than any other faculty loves their students. Thanks to the support staff, like any great production, there is a huge effort by many individuals to make Canyon function like a well-oiled machine. Thanks to those in the community whose help is often unseen, elected officials and local businesses offer their time, financial contributions, and support. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for helping us to honor the past traditions of Canyon High School, as well as bringing new traditions such as the senior walk to our elementary schools. Today, I feel very proud of everyone here and thankful for the opportunity to serve you all. I'm excited for the future of this group. Whatever path you decide to take, remember where you came from. There is a saying by Confucius that says, "Where you go, go with all your heart." Although this year is drawing to a close with this celebration, there is great anticipation about the futures of all. Well done, class of 2017. Let me personally wish you the best for your future, and thank you for keeping it classy. Will the class of 2017 please rise? Please move your tassels from right to left and remain standing. Congratulations, Canyon High School of 2017. I ask that you please stand and join in the singing of the Canyon High School alma mater and remain standing for the recessional.